Hello, my twins. Welcome back to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today is our energy check-in for DMs and DFs. I'm just going to let this reading fly as I have been the past couple of weeks, but always channel messages first. So we will take care of that. I want to give thanks to all of my divine feminines and divine masculines who have been supporting, and I really do appreciate you guys. Really means a lot to me. You know, I've definitely been going through transitions and transitioning, right now in a new job, and it's been really exciting. But it has me very, very busy, along with trying to maintain the schedule of the videos and everything else that I also have going on. So always appreciate the time you spend to watch my videos, because we are all busy. I know we are. So let's just get into it, and I want to get into the channel messages first, because honestly what I've been receiving, and I've been noticing a pattern has shifted with the zodiac sign readings that I do, and there's a lot of confusion, and so that's a lot of moon energy. But because we also had that full moon energy in Scorpio, that was really intense. So the full moon in Scorpio really feels like a pivotal transitional point right now, and so it's a gearing towards the eclipses we're having, which honestly I feel these readings are now starting to be energetically about the energies that are going to impact us for the eclipse. So these energies these energies I'm feeling are big shifts within the twins, divine masculine, divine feminine, that you're going to see transitioning or processing within your soul and your spirit in the next 6 months. So this is a journey. This will be long, as is the journey and just the realizations of the journey. So we'll have a lunar eclipse, right, May 26th, and then we'll have a solar eclipse June 10th. Also, the lunar eclipse is a super moon. So that's when the moon is closest to the earth. So energetically, you start to feel eclipses 4 weeks out, a month out already. So obviously we're already in the transitional, right? Because the lunar eclipse is when the earth crosses the sun and the moon, right? Yes, the earth crosses the sun and the moon. So obviously it's not an overnight thing. This is a shift happening every day towards this lunar eclipse, which is, as we get closer, the energies just intensify. So we're going to really focus in the next couple of weeks on how to transmute the energies and how to use it to our favor to be able to evolve and continue to grow, because I do feel this is pivotal. There's a lot of amazing things that are going to transition, but it's got to clear away all the things that don't need to be in our lives. So I'm hearing time of reflection, and this is very, very important right now. So this is a very reflective time. A lot of things are resurfacing. DMs are still in the death energy, that I still, they're going to be internal for some time, and I don't feel this energy shifting, to be honest. Right in the next couple of weeks, this is really difficult. I think the masculines I sense them very deep, and when you dive deep in that soul awakening or in transitions of your life, to come back up is a journey, and that's why these energies are so transitional. that it's in the next 6 months. It's like it can take time for them to clear away. So death, letting go, obsession, water, fire. These are the energies I truly felt for the DMs. So water, fire, this is the alchemizing of emotions and, you know, just their frustrations. And then, yeah, they're having obsessive, experiencing this obsessive energy, which in some cases they are thinking of the feminines, but a lot of masculines, when they receive obsession or energies of obsessiveness, is it usually shows up in their life in terms of how they're the output they do. And so you know, catering to bad habits, just really, again, in and out that transition. But I do feel they're letting go. So it will take time for them to really clear away. I mean, because we've been seeing this on a week to week, where they have a lot of anxious energy. You know, masculines really do have a lot of anxious energy, and you feminines may feel that energy sometimes here and there from within your own masculine energy. But if you're transmuting and grounding, then you know how to use that energy to your advantage, right? To produce, to progress, to move forward. So twins in general, and I feel that in the collective, that's good. What we're going to be experiencing is either high emotions, very affected, feeling unstable here and there, experiencing anger and bitterness. So there will be a lot of those emotions. I really feel from here, you know, to June for sure, from here to probably July, because we're also going to experience retrograde. So there's a lot happening. And if you're a sensitive soul, then you already know. So what I will say, these times of reflection, also preparation. So there's going to be a need of a lot of self-care. And I have it here for the feminines. So interesting that I got that channel message for the feminines. So masculine's energy is requiring patience, right? And with transitions, finding inspiration and motivation has been challenging, but in those moments is where they are most enlightened. And so although they're having these dark, low moments, and I really feel low, it's actually where they're most enlightened, is where they actually, the mirroring for themselves and the kind of mirroring they need happens. And so learning to appreciate intimacy within, embracing the feminine energy within, and allowing their distorted feminine energy to resurface, right? And so that's allowing the distorted feminine energy, emotions within them to finally come to surface, right? Seeing through the negligence of their own emotions and all the negligence. And they have to face themselves. Again, that mirroring energy that they're going to experience and they've been experiencing for a while. But I really feel this Scorpio full moon has set it off in another cycle. It truly feels another cycle of darkness. So, learning the gift of solitude, but understanding the exposure and reason of the outer self. And so this is, to me, this energy, when I'm going to read this again, learning the gift of solitude, but understanding the exposure and reason of the outer self. And the energy I picked up with this is learning to be more introverted versus extroverted. And obviously extroverted was the energy they kept putting out in order to keep this from going within. And so the gift of the solitude, again, is that high priestess energy as well, but going within. But in this case, I really feel masculines maybe in more definitely moon energy and judgment. So this eclipse is a time of redemption. That's another big word here I really heard loud and clear. So this is a time of redeeming. And so judgment, I felt judgment card here, the tarot, right? The judgment and the sun. So it really felt like the judgment and sun energy here, because now it's time to redeem ourselves, redeeming time, emotions, energy. And I feel this is an overall energy for the twins, where this is a time, it's going to reflect differently for the DMs and for the DFs. And so for this redemption of time, emotions, and energy for the DMs is place of feeling stuck. So they will still feel stuck in this energy. But again, I think this energy is kind of forcing them to be stuck because hard lessons have to learn for the redemption, the come out, which is the sun, to be much, much brighter. And for the DF is place of elevation and need for silence. Ooh. So I really love this energy for you, divine feminines, a place of elevation and need for silence, embracing the high priestess energy of being the observer of it all. And so you're just going to be in a place of observing and kind of quiet. It's almost like you don't want to say much. You don't want to give much. You don't want to talk. You want to interact very little. So it's going to kind of put you in a within, even if you're in a space of, maybe family members, you're just not saying much. You're in a space of silence. You're just observing. And it's like an observation of everyone around you, but also how you're feeling and just the change in you. And so this to me, what I'm receiving is just a space of self-love, acceptance, and releasing expectations. Because when you're in a space of expectations, not speaking, not saying much, not needing to give opinions or anything, that means you've released expectations, which is also redeeming time for you, because now you're buying yourself more time, more emotions, and it's almost like you're not using, how you consume your energy. You're being more of an observer of how you're consuming that energy. And then, of course, the other little thing I got was interesting, number 6. And as you guys saw, I was shuffling the cards, but under here is the number 6, which is the Lovers, right? So I'm going to read it, but I'm still going to shuffle because I think number 6 for the feminines is important. And that's the Lovers here in this deck. It's called Open Your Heart. And Lovers is about decisions as well. But again, this is of a space of your spirit, and really nurturing within and with no expectations. It's a really quiet time. It truly feels like a quiet time, feminine. So allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. And that's what it is. It's allowing your heart to guide you, to listening. You're in a listening space more. High Priestess. The High Priestess just listens, observes, and that was the Temperance that wanted to show up. But I'm not having said what I wanted, Spirit. So Spirit is ready for us, obviously. I'm going to put this on the side. So let's see what the masculines changes right now. What is the major arcana shift for the masculines right now, Spirit? Thank you. What is the major arcana shift for the masculines? Yeah. 15. This is the Devil. Choose freedom. And it's a stuck energy, but they have to choose. This is their redemption, is to choose freedom and to release. So something you may feel as though your way is being blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you are focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. And I feel that's why the redemption of them is going to be a place of feeling stuck, because they have to witness the blockage and feel it. Like, unfortunately feel the delays and the stuck energy to be able to bring about the change, to step into that Emperor energy and to really make the shifts that they need in their life, for that redemption to really be illuminated by the sun, and so they could really make the big changes they need in their lives. So, masculines choosing freedom. You don't need to sit in the energies. This is part of the process. Feminines have also process these emotions, and what you learn is that you learn to cycle them easier. And so although the feminines are elevated, they're still processing differently, but the cycling out within their own energy, their own inner union of masculine and feminine energy, helps them transition and pivot quicker. And so that is what the journey truly is. Guiding yourself and really like being in a space. And you know what, I was just about to say manifesting, and here in the bottom is manifestation, which is number 1. And it's the initiation, gearing up to the beginning, the initiation to new beginnings, a clean slate, where you have that self-courage to really manifest your dreams. And the magician in this deck is manifest your dreams. So you're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. And I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. All right, so it's a matter of being in that manifestation stage. Actually, I want to first start with this deck. Spirit, what else does the masculines, what's going on? Trust. And that's gearing, trust in the divine. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So this is definitely trust. I feel this is also mutual energy for the twins, where this is a challenge. This challenge is to have trust in the faith, trust in the transitions. Okay, so new outlook. Spirit is really working fast here. And I feel this is also mutual energy here, new outlook. And again, divine masculine, divine feminines are going to experience these transitions separately, but almost same thing. So new outlook will be the sun. It's like the clarity, the illumination. So sometimes we cannot see things for what they are. Examine the situation from another angle to see something differently. And again, it's to make those shifts, to see things differently. We have disconnecting. You are in need of reprieve. Take some much needed time alone for healing and rejuvenation. And that's both, right? So the masculines are being forced, but the feminines are actually choosing, right? We're choosing to want to be silenced. We're choosing to be in our high priestess, right? And it's really much needed, right? Take some much needed time alone for healing and rejuvenation. You're replenishing. Is a time of restoration right now, feminines. And so disconnecting, that's what I'm saying. No need to talk. You're going to be in gatherings maybe, but you're not going to want to be the talker. You don't want to engage too much. You just want to listen. And that's okay, because you're just disconnecting. Major life changes ahead. And I feel like we got this. No, this was another reading. So major life changes ahead, right? So it's those eclipses, because it's major. And these are energies this is why I'm saying the next couple of weeks will be geared towards these eclipses, because that's really what we're going to experience in the next couple of months, literally this is till 2022 expectations, you guys. So change is constant and an opportunity for expansion. Regardless of its shape, consider change a gift for your soul's evolution. And all this is a gift. We are redeeming, right? Redemption to be able to redeem ourselves and our life and our soul and our spirit. And I mean, it really is to use that a time to use that energy wisely right now. So, all right, feminines, I'm just gonna kind of wing it today. And masculines, let's see. So Spirit, what is the energy for the masculines? There we go. Divine masculine, very present. What else for the masculines? And again, with the number 4, so grounding is very important. Crown chakra, yes, and then that solitude. Forced to gain clarity. Masculines are going to be forced to really gain clarity right now, to gain perspective. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it's a must. Well, now give me the energies for the feminines. Divine feminine energy right now for these eclipses coming up. What is divine feminine? Energy for the divine feminines. Oof. All right. That's a lot, feminines, but I can see why. There was a hope and transformation. So we have, feminines, for you, third eye, material financial changes, right? So I feel mirroring in this space. A lot of you are going to undergo lots of changes, job changes, financial material changes, physical changes. So making decisions, right? This is, you know, a clearing, discontent and boredom. Four of Cups, you know, where there is a push energy. So the mirroring that's happening from the masculines, their solitude is a push energy to make change in your physical aspects. And so the mirroring energy here is to recognize where you're still missing, when you're still not, where you're still in need of transitions and change. And so here goes that death energy. Again, Scorpio energy. Again, it's pivotal, you guys, with the star. And it's to the light, your star. So your North Star here. So these are just big transitions that are happening within your life in the next couple of months. Like this is gearing up for the next couple of months, where a lot of the changes are going to show up in your lives differently. Let's see some clarifiers here for both. So give me the energy for the Emperor here. Give me the energy for the Emperor for the DMs. King of Wands. Wow, King of Wands came up last week. So here we are with the King of Wands energy again. Visionary leader and evolving. And again, that fire energy. Remember how I said that I said the water, where is it? Yeah. So DMs, letting go, obsession, and this is water and fire. And so here they're experiencing water and fire. So this is King of Wands, fire, and then Eight of Cups, water, evolving. So this is part of the Temperance. I also fear of their energy, of what's happening and what's stirring within them for a push energy of evolution, of change. So we're getting more on this crown chakra. Put me DMs, please. Crown chakra. I mean, again, crown chakra is the number 7 here. And this is gaining inner awareness in this hermit energy, this 9 energy with the Ace of Swords, breakthroughs in awareness, right? Again, confirming awareness here. So these are big breakthroughs in the solitude, right? Healing, temperance again here, temperance, tempering water, fire, tempering the emotions, tempering their feminine energy and their hearts. Give me more on the solitude here with the hermit energy. Right, Knight of Swords, which is decisive actions. Yep, self-sabotaging, which is the 9 of Swords, and their nightmares. And then we have steady progress. Again, that stagnant energy, right, where the redeeming process, the action, they're going to feel it, the progress so slow. And that force to fate, because it's going to force, it's going to be so brutal and so slow that it's to force them to see. It's to force them to to kind of feel the pain so they can choose freedom, so it can exhaust them to choose freedom. And masculines, it's going to be difficult, but it's a choice as well. You know, if you're here, then I'm glad, because you get to transmute this much lighter and it doesn't have to be as harsh. But for those masculines who are not here, then it's going to be brutal. It's going to be harsh. But again, gearing you towards freedom to be able to manifest what you truly want in preparation, because this is about evolution. This is about breakthroughs. This is about change. Long-term major life changes. Truly major life changes, regardless of its shape. Consider change a gift for your soul's evolution, regardless of how it looks, of what it's, you know, how you feel. So let's see, feminines, it's so many changes for you, because there's also this death energy here. So a lot of you probably already undergone these big transformations, again, leading to your star. So moving towards really good things. Spirit, give me more on this third eye chakra here for the feminines. Five of Pentacles, isolated and alone. Give me more on this financial and material change here. This Five of Pentacles. Give me more on the Five of Pentacles. Cycles, yep, closing. So this isolation, this Five of Pentacles, again, financial, because we have Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. So they're right next to each other. This is a closeout. This is a change of scarcity. This is a change of, like I said, lots of financial shifts where you're clearing away, you're starting on a new cycle. Wow. And again, there goes the Four of Cups, scarcity mindset with the Four of Cups here. So there are changes of you making shifts out of that mindset to really bring about Three of Pentacles here, more Pentacles. So this is strong Pentacles. Spirit, give me more on this discontent and boredom. Give me more on this discontent and boredom. And that three is that Empress energy. Here we have the Knight of Cups, and here it says romantic gesture. What I'm feeling is just a rejuvenation of your emotions, working on your and collaborating with souls that can inspire change, you know, so you can collaborate here. And with the Empress energy, the three, to really birth something new that kind of like I feel, because it's clarifying the Four of Cups, it's to really reignite your emotions or your drive, your motivation. And so we'll maybe collaborating with people you know, or just finding courses. I really feel like this is a learning stage. Like I said, the High Priestess is a learning, observing. And so whatever will make you feel this Empress energy to bring about shift, collaboration, it could be. And for me, the way I see it, and the way I use collaboration is when I'm learning new skills, finding YouTubes for new things, whatever the case may be, something I need to rejuvenate, refresh. That's what I do. I need to rekindle that within myself, which is what always stems in transformation. Whether it's useful now, it's always useful later, and it's always been that way for myself. So Spirit, give me more on this death energy here for the Divine Feminines. This is really transitional. Wow. Page of Swords, and these are your thoughts, and this is thought patterns. So I'm feeling releasing a lot of the mental struggles. Give me more on this transformation, this death energy for the feminines. A lot of the mental struggles, really clearing way, and if anything, that is your setting free. Yeah. Ten of Cups. Contentment and joy, finally finding joy within the little. This is being in the state of gratitude. Yeah, a new fresh energy, Fool in the bottom. This is being in the state of gratitude, rethinking your thoughts in this death energy, putting to bed things that used to make you feel sad, restricted. You know, that's why Spirit is saying this transition in the twins overall are going to be high emotions. So you're going to experience some level of instability with your emotions here and there in the next couple of, really in these eclipses from here to end of June, you guys, we're around now. And I really want to stretch it as far as end of July. So the challenge will be your thoughts and keeping motivated. But it is pivotal, and it's bringing fresh energy here. It's to bring fresh energy with the Fool, and there was that High Priestess, right? So there is fresh energy in that silence, and death confirmed again here in the bottom. There is fresh energy. So Spirit, give me more on the Star for the twins. Divine Feminines, give me more on the Star. And there's that work in progress, right? So gearing towards, so your work in progress, Eight of Pentacles. It's strong in Pentacles. A lot of you are making shifts in your careers. Your biggest transitions are going to show up in your physical life. And I feel last week it was the same energy for you feminines, where it was the 9 of Pentacles, and this proves 8 of Pentacles again, working constantly in the physical aspects of what really is going to bring you happiness, that transformation on the outer aspects, the physical aspects of your life. It's truly a cycle completion. So it's like all of this is closing out, and this is really good. You know, and the mirroring energy is the shared energy within the masculine. So once you release once the masculines are in certain energies, and I feel when the masculines go within, that energy actually, when they do that, and I know that happened to me with my masculine, when that happened, that's when everything in my physical aspect changed, because in all honesty, it was like, it happened immediately once we went into separation. Within that week, everything changed in my career. It was a push energy so hard that I knew I needed to make the transition, the change. And so I had to prepare myself for that change. And it was pretty brutal. I have to say it was brutal for 3 months until I found the opportunity. You know, did all the craziness, right? And then here I am, set myself free, and definitely happy. I have to tell you, feminines, I am happy. So I want to get to some, these are Divine Masculine Oracle decks. So I want to see what's happening in the masculine energy for the masculines here. Spirit, give me more information here for the masculine energy. Thank you. Expressive, give me more on the masculine energy. What's going on with the masculine? Journey and career. So, yep, this is journey, right? Expressive, opening, being more vocal, feminine energy. And yes, transitions, most likely a lot of them are going through transitions in their career. The duality of the connection, sometimes when things are taken away from the masculine, is given to the feminine. And so in this case, bottom of that, trapped, yeah, they will feel trapped for some time. And so in this case, the gift to you is now the change in your physical aspects of your life. So a lot of you will be doing a lot of transitions and really getting great jobs, opportunities, doing things you truly love in the next 6 months. The energy's here for you. Spirit, what is the masculine energy for the feminines? What is this push energy for the feminines? What's this push masculine energy? Discontentment, releasing, and you already had discontent and boredom. What else? Push energy for the elusive. Yep. So this is a release, and I love it. Telepathy in the bottom here, because here this is the shared energy, and I feel that push energy has been given to you to clear discontentment and to really strive for your 10 of Cups individually, your inner happiness. This is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. All right, so I just want to see some energies now overall for the masculines. And then I want to give guidance to you guys too. I pulled out my favorite deck. You guys know I love the goddess, the oracle, the Love Your Inner Goddess Oracle for the feminine. So Spirit, what else do we have for the divine masculines? What else are the divine masculines experiencing? We've got abandon and awakening. Yep. A lot of clearing away here, a lot of guidance, stirring up. Let me get some more, Spirit, for the masculines. Forgiveness, literally awakening the inner, the feminine energy. This is truly a redemption of their hearts, redemption of life. The mirroring in this quiet, in this alone solitude of themselves and where they came short, the neglection to their emotions, the abandonment issues that really, this time they have to feel it. Give me the energies for the feminines now, Spirit. Give me the energies for the feminines. Wow. So again, look at a tower, destruction, return, and an unawakened. And so it's funny how they have the awakening here, and then you have the unawakened. And so this, to me, this destruction is just where the discontent was in your life. So it's like a feeding of where you were discontent and a return to you to rejuvenate that masculine energy within yourself to finally change things physically. Yeah, face fears, you know, really, really clear way, feminines. Wow, I mean, Tower, this is really going to change things. This is really helping you for that 10 of Cups. Spirit is not kidding. I mean, you've got Tower energy. Like, this is truly major life changes here. Major. Trust, and your faith will be challenged. Your faith is going, it will not feel, I know I'm saying this the way I'm saying this, divine feminines and divine masculines, but it's not going to feel good. But you have to commit, and you have to trust in your own inner guidance and what you truly desire. The challenge is your thoughts, not sabotaging and believing that you don't deserve or that you can't. You can. You truly can. All right, so we're going to pull some emotion cards. Spirit, what are the emotions for the masculines? For the emotions for the masculines. The emotions for the divine masculines, please. Focus. I know what I want and I can't stop until I have it. So they need to stay focused. This is a time for them to focus. Yep, anger in the bottom. There's a burning rage inside of me, and things will resurface. They will be in and out. They're not going to like the solitude, but it's going to clear away and make them more the clarity that's going to come up. So Spirit, give me the emotions for the divine feminines. Give me the emotions for the divine feminines. Intuitive. Trust your inner knowing. Yes, trust. So, and you know what? Last week you guys got surrender to intuition as well. Wow. Bottom of that is sexual. Let's play. And honestly, this is a rejuvenation of the sacral confidence level. I do feel that. And hey, for you feminines who are open to masturbation, there's a lot of manifesting when it comes to that as well. You know, using sacral energy. This is strong sacral energy of bringing about confidence and change within your life. And you guys obviously are in a space of just progression, moving forward. All right, so feminines, I want to give you this, and I'm going to give the masculines one of these guidance. So let's just first start with the masculines, and then we'll, since the book is so much longer, and then I'll give you an animal spirit to close out. So Spirit, what is the guidance now for the masculines? What guidance for the masculines in this time? Changes. A wind of change is breathing through your life. A new path is unfolding for you. Believe in yourself and stay strong, because it could be a rocky time. Sit back and enjoy the ride. And I love that they do have that Knight of Swords, decisive action. There is a delay, but the ride will be slow. But they're going to have to, you know, that's why Spirit is saying it's going to, you have to, you know, it's going to unfold at its time. All right, so let's get the guidance for you feminines. Spirit, what is the guidance for the feminines right now? What is the guidance for this change for the feminines? This is major. I mean, this is deep. This is not easy energy. Spirit, what else for the feminines? All right. So what do we got? 43, Madonna of Roses. There's always words in these cards. Yep, Heart of a Warrior. Look how beautiful these cards are. heart of a warrior. So the Madonna of Roses. Let's see what we've got here. You know, the last time I gave you guys these cards, we had 44, and now we have 43. So the guidance for the Madonna of Roses. Your soul is a holy rose, a sublime creation under the care and protection of the Madonna of Roses. The soul that is a holy rose holds an exquisite spiritual perfume. She goes through struggles early on in life that teach her when she will need to protect herself from those people or situations that would try to cut her off from from what vitalizes and inspires her with life. She is taught to recognize those that would steal her away from her destiny and try to use her for their own selfish purposes. She knows that people who try to use her do not love her. They are interested in what they can gain from her, not what they can share and create together with her. So she is not shy to let such unworthy hands that grasp after her feel the piercing of her thorn of her after oh my god hands that grasp after her feel the piercings of her thorns. By the time she reaches spiritual maturity, fully blooming as the rose, she understands that she is here on this planet to heal many souls with her inner divine feminine beauty. She can only do this when she takes care of herself. She can allow others to love her, but she can never put her well-being or safety into the hands of anyone other than herself and the Divine Mother who watches over her. She is in her own woman, this holy rose, a living temple of the goddess, bringing heavenly beauty to earth. You know, the last time I read, you guys had the earth goddess here. So this is, again, this protection and knowing, this inner knowing truly is like high priestess. So knowing, protecting your spirit at this moment. This is why that energy that I'm feeling of you being in the high priestess and just quiet, being the observer when you go out. It's you learning how you're using your space and your time and your energy, right? This is the redeeming. And this is what's being, you have to review. At this point, it is a life review of you, right? This Eight of Pentacles, of working towards your happiness, your contentment, what you want in life. So we're just gonna pull some animals real quick. Give this one a shuffle. I already shuffled all my decks, but we'll give it one more. All right, Spirit, so give me, for the masculines, what is the animal guidance for the masculines right now? Animal guidance for the masculines. Rebirth, masculines, butterfly. Death energy. So you've got death energy, and there goes that death energy, letting go, because you can reinvent yourself, masculines. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. And that's why they've got journey twice here. Where is it? Yeah. So this is a journey right now. There's a lot resurfacing, and it is definitely a journey for the masculine spirit. What is the guidance for the feminines? Thank you. Feminines get truth, 2 of them. So Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Same, pretty similar energy, right? Revealer of truth. So again, revealer of truth is high priestess. Again, high priestess is truth. What's beyond the veil. And then we have eagle, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Beautiful. So I'm going to leave it right here. My divine feminines and my divine masculines. This is obviously a major life shift in the next couple of months. And I feel this is the energy I will be tapping into. So I feel the guidance that's important here is how to understand, to transmute, and not get clouded by the emotions that we are going to be transitioning out of, right? Because it's easy to kind of get stuck. It's easy to fall into the discontent, which you got twice. It's easy to fall into that trap. But this is to find balance within these transitions, that also know that even when you're transitioning and it's good change, it can also bring about fear of the change and make you have self-sabotaging, oh my God, self-sabotaging thoughts. Why am I not talking all of a sudden? Thoughts. And, negative self-talk, like internal dialogue within your own thoughts. So basically convincing yourself out of things, and you don't want to do that, feminine. So I love you, my twins. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.